Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Kaylin.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'll be your social worker today, and welcome to Social Work Agencies. And so before we start, I do have to let you know that I am a mandated reporter who reports anything from if you're having suicidal thoughts of harming yourself or others, as well as any abusive relationships, especially with children. So just thought I'd let you know. So if that comes up in between our session today, I do have to report any of that. And then confidentiality as well. I believe you did sign those at the beginning. Kind of with that, it's just that anything you say within here won't go out of this office unless you sign that it's okay to have anything that was said in the room for me to release it to anywhere else, like a facility or to somebody else. But other than that, kind of just like what brought you here, what's going on.
Okay, so I kind of have a little bit family issues right now. So I do have a son. He is 2 years old, and I am a single mom. So I do live with my parents right now, and they are helping me raise him and stuff. But with the father out of the picture, it's kind of a little bit hard to focus on what's like right for him, because I feel like I'm listening to my parents of what they've done for me or how I should do this, instead of me actually like realizing what I could do to be a mom in that way.
So are people telling you how to raise your kids, or?
In some sorts it feels like that, but I also really don't know, because this is my first child and I don't have any siblings, so I didn't see how my parents raised them or anything. So basically, yeah, that they're kind of telling me like what to do, which I do really like, but sometimes I feel like they're a little bit overbearing.
Okay, and how old is your child?
He is 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
And has the dad been there a lot?
He was there throughout the pregnancy, but it just didn't seem to work out at all, actually, once I had the baby. So he decided that he needed to go like find himself in a way, I guess, is what he said. So it's just me now that's taking care of him and my parents.
Okay, so are you living with your parents on your own?
I'm living with my parents right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So they are the babysitters sometimes too when I'm not at school or at work. So
then while living with your parents, are they telling you specifically like, hey, this is how you should raise your child, or do they just give you advice?
it seems like they're giving me advice, but then they're also like, you need to do this, you need to do that. So I'm just taking it as I don't really know which step to go, because I don't want to move out of their house, because they are really helping me a lot with trying to finish my degree and going to school. Trying to finish my degree and going to work sometimes. So I feel like I have to listen to them, even though I am like 21 years old and I do have a child.
Yeah, and how does that make you feel, like when they tell you what to do, or how do you like?
It kind of feels like they are belittling me in a way, but then again, I know that they're my parents, and I know that they're looking out for my best interests and also my son's best interests now.
Okay. So I could see that you're having just your parents like telling you, no, I don't know if they're telling you what to do, or if they're just giving you opinions of how to raise your child in a way, as well as your husband not being too much in the picture. Is there anything else that are like issues in your life besides that?
Not anything that's really conflicting. Just the day-to-day things is what's getting a little bit hard with taking care of him and taking care of myself as well.
Okay, so for our next session, we will discuss goals of what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay.